Go.
Are we on?
We're good.
Good.
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't know what that meant.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you? Where are we?
We are in the sunny day room.
The sunny day room.
It is the sunny day room. This room is an extension of my office. The real estate listing classified it as a bonus room.
Which means it has no window access to get
No
out
closet,
or
nothing.
A closet.
We added a closet. We being her guy, my dad. But my office is right there through a little door. And this is where I have my additional business tools like printers, heat presses.
That's going to chomp my head up.
It's like a big Pac-Man.
She goes, it's okay. It's just going to Pac-Man your head, Mom. And I'm like, okay.
But yeah, I got some storage that's very pretty and it's very colorful.
However, you know, you're coming up on 15 years or 14 years of living here.
13
years.
I bought my house on Leap Day.
Yeah, I thought it was 14 according to
2012.
Facebook. Anyways, Bella, Tom did this for Bella when she was little. The counter space on top had wall-to-wall Legos. She had the girls' Legos.
Fun fact, they're underneath that curtain.
Yeah, because he built shelves. My idea. And then there was a big screen TV where Ernie and Mickey Mouse were, so she could watch her shows and videos.
There is also a Bert and a Donald Duck. You just can't see them.
That is vintage circa 19...
I thought one of them had a year. I think it was like 91, 89.
No, Matthew was born in 81, so that's when they were... Okay, so
regardless.
40 years ago.
They're old.
But she had her American Girl dolls and Barbie dolls in her play kitchen, and everything was such a bright, delightful place to play. So now it's gone a different full circle, and it's used for creativity, and it is a lot of fun.
But it is
here.
still a sunny day room because the flooring is called Sunny Day.
Yeah.
And my mom loves it. She hated it. Now she loves it.
Yeah, it's laminate flooring that looks like blades of grass. You look like you are walking in the grass. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Fun. Real fun. And another fun fact, I'm Julie.
Well, you know, names are irrelevant because we're just fun. So whatever.
I'm Julie.
I'm not telling them my name.
This is my daughter, Catherine.
I'm Catherine.
And this is Floss, Paper, Scissor, adventure number...
I don't know.
6. So...
really? 6? That's it?
That's what my sheet says.
Oh, good Lord. She brought the notes, you guys.
But here's the thing. You know how
I'm parched.
when you want to... you get over Christmas. Oh, my God, we're done with Christmas. Oh, Valentine's Day is right on the heels of getting your house cleaned up again, and I didn't have time to stitch. However, I did do some real unusual ordering when I was on medication post-surgery December 11th. Yeah. So what we're going to do today is show a bunch of everyday stuff, excuse me, and then we kind of have a little Valentine's tease. Of course, none of it's done. But stay tuned for that.
Speak for your own self, lady.
I know, but so because Valentine's Day is tomorrow,
or when you're seeing this, it's today.
Yeah. Oh, happy Valentine's Day!
I gotta upload it, Mom.
Oh, that
takes time.
So, what shall we start with?
My headband.
Oh,
hello.
It is so
Valentine-ish.
Valentine-ish.
All right, guys. So,
yeah. Heart-delicious. Shall I,
I'm going to show this.
Okay.
Because you said we had nothing done. And I do. So, this is the cutest stinking thing in the entire world.
Yes.
It is called February 14th by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And it's just a little stamp guy because it's from their stamp collection. And I'll take that board.
Okay. We got a smaller board.
A tiny board. This is what it looks like.
It is so cute.
Isn't it cute?
Stitched on.
I forged. I think it's 18 count Ada. And it's white.
So cute.
And I'm going to finish it just like I'm going to stretch mount that. And then I'm going to stretch mount this fun fabric. And then I'm going to glue them together.
padded foam core.
Yeah, padded foam core. And I'm going to glue them together because they look so pretty.
Yeah, they are. That's a cute combination.
In real life, the pinks match perfect.
Yeah.
And I got this from the 5-quarter store.
That's what she calls the dollar store, no, because it's not.
Well, it's Dollar Tree.
It's a $1.25 store. So she told me the other day, I'm gonna stop at the 5-quarter store. Need anything? And I'm like, 5 quarters? What?
$1.25.
Carry the one. Yep. $1.25.
So I got it from the 5-quarter store, and it's really cute. So I'm thrilled that I finished that just in the nick of time. Kind of finished it. I mean, it'll go in my tiered tray for next year.
Next year. This is all next year planning.
But yeah, so I did.
You did
accomplish something.
I have a finish. Okay, we got to reach over here. Remember our hook from
yes.
Winter. The Winter Santa. Well, this it is very wiggly. This is Peppermint Pal by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Look at.
Oh, that's cute. He's really cute.
He's so cheery. He's stitched on blue fabric. Again, I don't think it's in here.
He's stitched on blue
fabric. You know, when I stitch, I just stitch. I don't stitch knowing I'm going to have to tell, a couple thousand people what I did. So, but he hooks on there.
You should take notes next time.
Yeah, I'm trying. So he hangs on my red cabinet, which is just so cute with all the Valentine stuff on the red cabinet. So he just makes me smile.
He is. He's cute.
He's just so cute.
Is this table weird?
We are really in a kind of a... Well, you can't move it because someone locked the brakes on it.
Sorry.
So, and then I have...
I locked the wheels.
This is a little pillow.
Oh, it is a little pillow.
And it's got... Flannel was the only pink I could match.
Is it like a marbly flannel?
It's
swirly.
Swirly. Yeah, that's good. That's a good right there. Our lighting might not be the best in the sunny day room.
Well, it's because I picked a square flush mount LED light to look like a square sun.
Yes, yes. This, according to my notes here, I didn't write it down. Oh, there it is. It is a Twin Peaks Primitive 2023 Red Collection. It's a book of multiple things that are just stunning. And this was stitched on 18-count blush Ada by Atomic Ranch.
Oh, I like them. They have spicy ranch.
Yeah. They had Fiesta Ranch, too.
Ooh, fun.
Makes a good dip. So I have that one. And I'm going to do my last finish.
You have three finishes?
Well, yeah, a finish.
Oh, a finish.
I'll let you hold that one because that hurts my hand. This is...
gotta get it crook straight. Black, is that straight, Mother?
Yes. Blackbird design, stitched on 28-count blush linen. Excuse me. And it's out of the book called A Fine Collection, which is...
She kicked me out of the screen,
I overrode you. This is out of print, I think. It's one of those ones that are hard to find and people are going to charge an arm and a leg for it when you do find it. But it's filled with all sorts of different things.
Is that a squirrel eye?
There's a squirrel. Yeah. There's all, and I've stitched like 4, 5 things out of this.
Really?
Book. Yeah.
Have you done that pumpkin on the back? I'm surprised you haven't done that pumpkin.
But I do want to do. That's on my to-do list.
That's stunning.
Yeah.
And I usually don't like stuff you like.
So what do you want me to stitch it on?
No, like I like that. That's like, we linked on that.
Yeah, it is very pretty. I will bear that in mind for you. Little quiver hearts up above your head.
Are they distracting you?
No, not yet.
What's really funny is that one of my little buddies, she also had the same headband, but hers was red and it had little bows on it. And I had got this really cute, not the sweater I'm wearing. I got this gray sweater with a really plush heart on it. And when I looked at it on the internet, it looked as if the heart was on like the left side, like where your heart is. When I got it, it was wildly inappropriate. The placement of the heart was not appropriate for filming. Thankfully, I had this shirt, but either way, like, I tried to switch headbands with her. I'm like, but mine, they're like, got sparkles, it'll be fun. Yeah, no, she was not having it because hers had bows. Mine don't have bows. So,
you know, you gotta love that age. They got a mind of their own when they're young like that.
Well, I mean, respect, because it was a cute headband.
Yeah. So is that everything? Those are my 3 finishes from Days of Yore.
Days of Yore. Ooh, did you all hear that? That was an accident. Let me turn this off.
Okie doke.
Keep talk amongst yourselves, folks.
Well, I want to thank everybody who was so kind to leave such encouraging comments about the Hardinger parade.
Oh, yeah.
That was very well received, and it made me feel really kind of cool that there's that many people that thought it was pretty and, you know, might want to try it, and then said, oh, I can't do that. And then
but
you and I go, oh, yes, you can. If you can count to 5 and you know your right hand from your other right hand, you're good.
Your L from your L.
Yeah.
They're both L's to me. Doesn't help me.
This one's not. This one's kind of a V still. I can't quite make that.
Gotta get that into an L.
Can't get that L-ish, but yeah, it was really exciting to read the comments.
I told you it would be.
I know. So
she was all hesitant about, we don't need to do that.
So then, when we got done with that video, I had to put all those doilies away. So I thought, perfect time to do a little house cleaning. So I have 2 dressers that are quite similar down in our exercise room.
It's a bonus room.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't have a closet or an access window either. But I emptied out the drawers, and I started unrolling stuff, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to show this. Oh, I forgot to show that. So I'm sending pictures of them to our group, and they're like, why didn't you show that? The majority of them were on pre-finished edge Austrian linen that's no longer available, so it just would have killed you that you couldn't get it. But I pressed everything, rolled it in fresh tissue.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Mother.
Have you met me?
They were already pressed and rolled.
Well, I know, but I just had to give them one last hurrah, you know.
Lord.
Then I rolled them up, and then I made little tags that says Sophie medium, Sophie large, Sophie, you know. So they're all tied with a bow, so they're in the 2 bottom drawers. Because someone would,
the armoire.
Yeah, someone, you know, if someone, like I have a friend, might say, oh, I'd love to see that Elizabeth, then I can go down, or that Catherine, I know where it is. At shows, we would roll them all together, just one big roll.
See, yeah. That's what I would have done.
Then what happened? OMG.
You guys, this is terrible. This is beyond.
I unrolled what I thought was another doily.
Wrong.
13 finished stitched things were rolled up.
That's a lot.
Now we've got from this one is, I know that I don't have the patterns. You know, I know this is the sheep heap because it's just the cutest thing. I made that to go in Bella's room. Excuse me. And that too is stitched on blue linen with called for fibers. And Plum Street is the ones that do these. Then I found
nicely pressed, by the way,
this one, which was immediately claimed by yours truly over there.
That'd be me.
I don't know what it is.
They're sloths.
I know, a bunch of sloth. I don't know what the cute name is. So, Plum Street.
I can't even come up with an appropriate one in my...
Sleepy sloths, maybe? I don't know. Then I found this absolutely adorable. I don't know who designed it. Have no clue. I don't even know when.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Okay. I'd tell you if you couldn't, I'd go like this or something. No. But isn't that cute? I can't wait to finish that. Guess what? On a block.
Shocking. You know what you should do?
What?
I'm a genius. Do you know you have those butter spreaders?
Oh, I do, with little chicks
and a
on
little
them.
chick just yeet the top off and glue it on your block.
Yeah, I could do that.
You don't want to take the top off
No,
your
I
butter
like
spreader?
my butter spreaders. That's another obsession I can have. Catherine's asked me once, Mom, what the hell are you going to do with all these spreaders?
Because on a regular basis, she uses a butter knife.
Yeah. And I said, well, maybe at my funeral we could have dinner rolls.
They're going to be parting gifts for all the people who come.
This is so cute. Have no clue. No cute. I can
No
see.
cute?
No
No
clue. I could see that as with some little ruching around it, like a pin keep. Couldn't
Yeah.
you? With some like
Mm-hmm.
stripes, something on the back.
I
like
wouldn't
stripes.
do stripes.
I know you wouldn't. Okay, now this is how bad we're dating back to. Everybody, close your eyes. Go back to the day of. First off,
Wait, I can't wear this for this. That's how old it is.
we're going back in time. Everybody, close your eyes. We are going back in the time. First off, when the fabric was $3.99 for the piece, and it's 18 count. Oh, you old girls are going to get a kick out of this. Floba. 18 count floba and backstitch. The year of backstitch. Cute as could be. And you know what? There were 2 of them. Not the same one, but he does have a companion.
He's got a buddy.
And I'm like,
Is the buddy finished?
Yeah, I didn't bring him. He'll make his.
sad.
I know, he's at home. I told him I'd bring him
He
back.
reminds me a little bit of like Elmer Fudd vibes.
Sort of a little. I think with this, I might have to call on my quilting friends, Dee, and see if we can't quilt around them and make them a little pillow. You know, since I'm all about the North Woods now is my decor. Boy, do we change.
You could put him on a bed of greens.
Not endive.
Not lechuga.
Oh, that is lechuga.
Oh
Is
my-
that what it is? Lechuga?
In Espanol.
In Espanol. So this is just, I don't know, I didn't count. A little taste of what I found. I was just gobsmacked. I'm like, what is this? And I thought it was just like one project I hadn't finished. And I'm like, what the what? And of course, that was a hot picture sent, and everybody was like, what the heck?
That one was even that got saved and then sent to my other group chat.
Look at what my mom did.
Like, are you kidding me right now? Look what this woman just found.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
Yeah. Boy, that was a surprise.
That was a
That
surprise.
was a surprise.
Aren't you glad that counter is right there?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of off. God help us when we got to pack this all up. But yeah, so that was really... Oh, so I did get all the doilies done, rolled this, found this, got some ideas, more fun to do. But wow, kept me busy.
It did.
2 weeks just flew by. So what you got now?
Well, she was archiving things in her basement. I swooped in to forage for some buttons.
Yep.
So, I want to clip this on here.
However,
Do you
she
have
was...
clips?
Yeah, I
What'd
put
you
them
do?
down here. We've got like this little tray with shelves. So we've got like...
It's my mobile cart. My mobile
Oh
printing
no,
cart.
turn it over. We
Why?
can't have a purple up and a clear up. I think my heart would explode.
I didn't iron it. It's probably dusty. Like, so this...
Oh,
I'll cover my face.
the
This is
buttons
called...
are so cute. I can hold that up.
Well, I gotta read it.
Oh.
It's called Gathering Stitches by Misty Purcell from Luminous Fiber Arts. And I used 28 count, and I
Hold
did
up a
it,
little bit.
28 count Lugana, and I did it over 2 with the color Hydrangea from Classic Colorworks, because I wanted to have Cinderella vibes. So I did, since the last episode, adventure video movie, put in all of the long stitches on the spool of the top, the long stitches for the needles, thread, and the big X's, as well as the buttons.
Yeah, that was fun. I had a big ball jar full of clear and white buttons. And she goes, oh, I'd like to look at the buttons. So I took them out and I
I don't know. I think they're
dumped
cute.
them all on a cookie sheet. She almost had a fit.
I was like, what are you doing?
You're just not going to pick a little handful and see. You got to see them all.
I mean,
all of the
that's what I
buttons.
was going to do.
No. So that was
yeah.
fun.
I got a square one, a small one with 2 holes, and a bigger one with 4 holes, and I liked the bigger one. It says Cherokee.
Is it Cherokee?
It's yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was going to have it be the smooth side, but I decided that was fun to put the brand out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Way cool. Now, are you framing that? You wanted to frame that in a brocadey swirly frame.
Yeah, in something.
Yeah,
we haven't found a frame.
We have to go to the frame shop and see.
I'm gonna wait till I go to the frame shop and see how the spirit moves me.
Yeah,
because I'm sure something will speak to me and say, "Hey, Catherine, pick me.
Choose me."
So yeah,
great job.
I thought it turned out really nice.
Great job. I like that.
Really, really nice.
Well, we took a road trip to Blue Earth.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I got down here that our driver took us.
Oh, that's my dad.
Yeah. I said
I was Miss Daisy. I was in the back seat. I was just chilling that time.
We took a day trip because I'm getting ahead of myself.
She needed string.
I needed string.
Yes, we did drive 2 hours to buy string.
Well, now I might as well start with that since that's how the story started. Remember?
Well, it's at the bottom of your pile.
I know.
You did not plan that well.
No.
This is what happens when you use notes.
Well,
you just gotta wing it.
I'm not a wing girl. Moon Deer by Owl.
So tip
Forest.
the bottom this way. If you put the bottom out a little bit, the light hits it better.
Okay.
Like science or something, I'm sure.
Moon Deer by Owl Forest. Okay, now I want to channel my thought process.
I will stay patient and quiet.
This does come, I got this on Etsy, and it was a PDF that you downloaded. It does come with their Owl Forest threads that you can purchase. Now,
did she purchase them?
No, because I'm a touchy-feely fiber kind of gal, and I never worked with Owl Forest fibers, which my friend Kathy said are beautiful because she has them. But I'm real particular with the color palette for this because I'm real particular. Okay, with that being said, they gave you the DMC conversion, which I wasn't, it kind of startled me because there's no way these color conversions are going to make that look as stunning as it does because their model was stitched with their fibers.
Which are dyed
right? Variegated fibers.
Got it.
So now I'm like, I got to go look at fibers. I pulled all my fibers out. I'm like, what difference does it make? I'm going to need multiple skeins, which they kind of don't tell you how many you need.
You got to wing it. She's not a winger.
Well, no, but the thing is I'm like, I want to see them because the ones I choose at home aren't going to work because the die-lots are going to be different. So I said, we got to go to the store. And so I go, Tom, will you take us to the store? And he goes, what store? And I said, Welcome Stitchery. We have to leave by 9.
They were going to go to the store. I tagged along because I was like, wait, we're going somewhere? Let's go.
Let's go. So we drove down there, had a great fun car ride. Always do. And we got there, and the girls are like, well, what are you doing here? And I go, I need some thread. They drive 2 hours for thread. So
gotta get those strings.
I chose the fabric 36 count country vintage mocha.
It's only patterned on one side.
And that's what I wanted to make sure you knew.
I didn't know that. Sorry, I stole your thunder.
Nope, that's all right.
I just learned this like literally yesterday, you guys.
The back is country vintage mocha, but the front is not dyed.
Oh, the back is country vintage. The front is
the
mocha.
Yeah.
We're making up stuff now. Yeah. Don't believe us.
It's stamped. The dyeing is stamped on it.
I got it.
You got that?
Yeah.
See the variegation is ever so slight, but I just felt that would add to the smoldery of everything.
Dimension.
Yeah. So what I chose for fibers were Weeks, Oscar for the green. We'll put this in the show notes. Hold, please. We'll put this in the show notes Tell them where they can find this. Not in the click more.
www.igotYouDesigns.shop,
And
which is linked in the description.
When you go to that link, it'll take you to her site, and it's a floss paper scissor. You click on it, and there's some real in-depth information on what we talk about.
We can just fit way more information, and it's formatted a lot better than the description box on YouTube. So, and it's easier to like copy and paste if you want to do it for your own self later. So it's just user friendly, I think.
Yeah, or you don't have to go to YouTube to check it. You can just go to her website. Okay, so hi. The green, I chose Oscar. Instead of the purple, I chose red pear for the flowers. Oh, it fit my room perfect. And then the two deer color and border colors are Palomino and Havana. And
I played a bigger role in this than I thought I did. I didn't know what you ended up with. I just know that I was pulling colors.
So beautiful on this fabric. Oh, I just love them. And we got the consensus of everybody in the shop. Yeah. And Mona even bopped over and double-checked.
We all voted, and it looks decent.
Oh, I can't wait to do it.
It's beyond decent. It looks really good. If I do say so my own self.
So that's all I got. So this was a pip. To me, a pip is a prep in progress. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of prep work. We not only had to drive all the way to Woolworth to get it, we had to have lunch. Yeah. Drive all the way back.
And then you had to bring it to my house so I could cut the fabric.
I can't cut. Okay.
Turns out neither can I.
No, my hand is hard to see. How do you show your hand?
Not like that.
No, you can't. I can't show you.
Can't you go like this?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't. No. You don't bend that way.
No. My incision goes from here to here. There, that way. So anyways, when you put a scissor, a big cutting scissor, it is right there. Let me tell you, not fun. That's where my pins are. And I'm like, I can't do this. And I wanted to have this on a scroll rod all ready to go. So I texted Catherine and said, I need your help. And she said, bring it over. So I did. Dad was over here anyways.
Little did I know it was 36 count. Turns out I've never cut 36 count, and I was not as precise as I would have hoped to have been.
And notice how I didn't serge it because she wants, I'm going to give my serger to her.
I'm going to borrow it like I did that vacuum 15 years ago.
Yes, you did. 15 years. My new Dyson. I'm like...
It was not new. No, it was old.
But... No, well, it's not that old, but it was funny because she goes, I don't have a vacuum for my new house, and it's got all hardwood floors.
Well, no, I was clean. I didn't have one for my house, therefore I couldn't clean my apartment before I moved out. So I asked to borrow the vacuum, and she never got it back.
No, I had to go buy another one.
It lives rent-free at my house.
Yeah, it does. So that was kind of fun.
That was an adventure.
That was an adventure, and it was such a thrill to finally get that picked out, so now I can like start it. Yeah. Amongst everything else. So
definitely can start it now.
Now you talk.
What?
Yeah.
Me? All right, guys.
Oh, we're entering the Valentine stage.
Oh, just a moment. Just a pause. So last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago, as you recall, I had two mini teasers. One I showed you the fabric, but not the pattern, and one I showed you the strings, but not the fabric or the pattern. Primarily because I didn't have fabric picked up. But here is the first one. This I'm going to do is called, it's in a book called Mementos of the Heart by Heart and Hand.
That's a beautiful
book. I'm doing this one called Kindness down here in the bottom.
It is a beautiful book.
And it also, that's another picture of it. They made a little box thing out of it. I think it's really pretty. Like I said, it's called Kindness. There's a ton, because this was very spendy, but there's a ton of patterns in here, and I will probably do some more just because I think they're cute. And I think there was one you liked too.
Yes.
So it's definitely worth the investment. But I change the colors. So I'm using 18 count Ada, and I'm using 3689, 601, and 602.
And they called for shades of red.
They called for not that.
Yeah.
They called for 778 and 3721 and 3722, which are red pear, baked apple, and Jakey Brown. Who's Jakey Brown?
No, those are classic color works.
Well, I'm
That's
just
their
saying,
names, yeah.
like that gives an idea
Oh,
that they are
true.
not pink.
Yeah.
So
And she says to tell you what she said they're kind of like old lady barn reds.
they're not my vibe.
No, but this is beautiful.
So this is what I did.
Oops.
I'll cover my face. Here we
No,
go.
okay, there.
That's what I did so far.
Oh, I like that. And that's about halfway.
Quarter.
Oh, 1/4.
1/4.
It's round.
It's round. So I have like this part done. Almost all of that.
Yeah.
So I think that it's coming along nicely. I think the colors go together quite well. Don't you?
Yes. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Way cool.
So that's some...
2 strands? 2 strands
Yeah.
on 18 count?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
tracks.
what I do too. But ironically, when I stitch on 36 count linen, I use 1.
Yeah, you're weird.
Because I think it's dyed and washed, and
I
then
think
it
because
shrinks.
the 36 count linen is all loosey-goosey and this is very structured.
Yes, yeah.
I'll
True.
get to my loosey-goosey. I'm not a loosey-goosey fan.
Oh, I know.
So this is the other one. I showed you the pretty brown fabric. And I'm doing I Love You a Latte by Shannon Christine.
It's just become our favorite all of a sudden, hasn't it?
Well, okay. I have mixed emotions.
do share. Spill the tea, not the latte.
So I love her designs and I think they're adorable. But I decided that I'm not a super duper fan of the excessive amount of shading.
Oh, yeah.
I've not done something with a lot of shading. So although it's like a really pretty picture, I feel like it could have been achieved with less shading. However, I'm using...
when you see it.
This is 28 count amber. It's linen of some sort.
Oh, wait, and you have a needle minder? Where did you get the needle minder?
I got one of from Jess.
Oh.
She was shopping and she found it and she got it for me, and it kind of looks like something that might have been something to do with a musical tour. I don't want us to get shut down or taken away for naming things, but if you know, you know.
Okay.
It's a really cute little house. And so there we go.
And I don't know, so you'll tell me later. Oh, yes, yes,
So,
yes.
that's what it looks like. I feel like it's really hard to see, but you can see
It's
it, right?
good. It's good right there.
So yeah, so that's where I've gotten so far. It's very shaded, very like something or another. I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of a glare from like the excessive light in my room.
I think it's good.
Oh, from far away it looks really pretty too.
Tip it forward just a little. Yeah. The shading is beautiful. Now, are you done? No.
God, no. So I still have to do, there's a bunch of greenery that like goes everywhere, and then there's the words.
Oh, yeah.
So if I put them next to
If
each
I
other.
looked, it's that whole reading thing. Oh, that's going to be so cute.
Yeah, like it's definitely cute. It was just not, like I have to think.
I hear you.
And a lot of the things that I've done are more simplistic in a sense.
Because you're doing it with one thread.
Right. Well, yeah. You're not.
One strand of fibers. You're not switching every other
Yeah,
one.
there's a lot of.
Or
You
skipping.
do not want to see the back of this.
Okay, we won't show it.
No, but you can.
That's not bad.
Oh my god. She said it's not bad, so I'll show you. Whoa.
That's
I'm a
not bad.
traveler.
Oh. I'm a traveling girl.
I was singing that song.
Oh, yeah?
Well, no, I was singing the Chris Stapleton version of it.
I didn't know there was any more.
Well, he has like a traveler song. I
Oh.
think it's him. I don't actually know.
Well, you can keep your ears on or your headband on.
My
'cause
ears, I don't take my ears off. They're stuck.
I did not realize
She went a little cuckoo.
when I was post-surgery that I had kind of like ordered what I did.
She shopped a lot and didn't realize it till it started showing up. It was very reminiscent of my sleep shopping days.
Yeah, and I'll tell you.
She took a page out of my playbook and started changing colors.
Well, here's the thing. And I went to my physical therapy today, and I was telling Kenzie, hi Kenzie, she doesn't watch us, but she started crocheting, so we're all we have a common thread of being crafty. And I said, here's the thing. I love this pattern, and as was Shannon and Christine, boy, are we on the calico confectionery bus as well. This particular design, love it. I love everything about it.
Tip the bottom out.
Oh, tip the bottom out.
Yeah, then I can see it.
Okay.
That's so pretty.
I love the black. I love the love. I love the shapes. Okay. Wasn't a fan of the tan fabric. So I thought, that's okay. We're at Justine's. I'll buy some fabric. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this fabric. Now.
It looks very washed out in this camera.
Yeah.
It's very purpley.
I don't even know. See the dyeing in it? This is like stamped on the front, stamped on the back. It is called, it's Amelia's Valentine. It is called 18 Count Memory.
It's called something.
All right. So I'm like, so cool.
I feel like it has purpley vibes and it's not getting picked up.
It's kind of like a 3041 DMC, that lavendery color.
I knew I could provoke her to say a number.
The dusty kind of lavendery color.
It's pretty.
Okay. So I pull the fibers that they call for on the tan. Did not play well with this. So I had to choose, and I'm like, oh boy, what did I get into? I wound up, here are the 4 heart colors. Oh, this isn't gonna, why can't you guys all just be sitting on the other side of the easel and I'd pass it around and we could all ooh and ah. Okay, the colors are 498, the Champion of Reds. 3804, which is kind of a bright pink.
That's my kind of pink.
Yeah. This is 3803, which is of the family of the fabric. And then 3687. So that would probably work. But they look brown with this lighting.
It's because we're in a blue and yellow room.
I know.
Colors are hard, you guys.
I know, and pinks are really hard. So anyways, this is how much I've got done. And I'm using 2 strands. And 18 count is really no joke.
Yeah.
Because you have to be real precise with the placement of the
I'm distracting her. I took a picture of the numbers so I can make sure we put the number conversion that you did on the website because I'm a squirrel and I'll forget later.
Okay.
But I think your new colors look very pretty.
I think they're going to look beautiful as I get more of it done. Yeah. But I'm like, okay.
Wait, did you show it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
so I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I think it's going to be pretty.
And I know where I'm going to put it, so that makes it even more cool.
Where are you going to put it?
On the black, because of the stuff on the black shelf on the
The one with the tiny M&M?
I'll say in the TV room, but I could be bougie and say in the media room. It's the tiny...
Or, like, we can be honest here.
It's Catherine's tiny little bedroom.
It's my former bedroom when I lived at home with my parents. I was barely to the end of the street before she started painting it.
Why not? Okay, so then, this is what made me question was I was pipping these things up. Here is another thing.
Is that green?
No, it's gray.
Oh, I thought you were going to do
Thanks. Black. All right, well, now I'm going to tell you, because we haven't talked about this. This is Needle Bling Love. I said I love it. I just love it.
You loved it so much you got me one.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You might have been on pain meds.
What I loved about it was it is rectangular LOVE. So, again, it called for 30 count Red Pear Weeks Dye Works. I was unable to obtain that color, so now what do?
Well, you just cry.
When you're at Justine's, you pick out some fabric, and we were all wound up in the day going, look at this fabric.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
It is so cool. This is called 18 count Ada Affluent. We didn't even look, we just looked the fabric while we looked for the color.
Mm-hmm.
I need a pink. I want a really cool pink. So Catherine said,
Mom!
You pull the colors, and the red that they chose to go on the blush did not complement this fabric at all.
It was a little orangey.
So here's another little thing to talk about. I thought, I will do it in Schoolhouse Red. Got lots of that at home. Well, you look at the Schoolhouse Red by Gentle Arts. Do you see any variegation in that? No. So am I going to do all of that? No. I went with, it's DMC.
It's tangled.
Yeah.
Please hold.
$4.98. My favorite.
That's good red.
So then she goes, well, instead of the gray, you should put a black border on it. And I'm like, yes. And see, I tried it.
She didn't like my idea.
No, you know why, honey? Because it gave a vintage Barbie vibe.
That's why I said it, you doorknob.
So.
Silence.
I
told you I love vintage Barbie.
As do I, but not.
It wouldn't match anything in your house.
And I just thought the gray, which now in this light does look a little greenish, but it's $5.35.
This is weird lighting though.
Yeah.
This is LED, like daylight, really high lumen, whatever. And the walls are blue and yellow, which make green. So they reflect green off.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's like science
or something.
Okay. But this is what it looks like for the L. And then the pink, the 605, was blending in to the fabric. So I did it in white.
And they're squares.
And they're squares. And I'm like, no. Does that not look?
They look like rectangles, for sure.
I believe, I don't know, it's my speculation from what little I've done with photo covers, is they may have stretched the photo to fit the space of the cover.
Which happens.
But ironically,
it's deceiving.
You want to know what really plays a big part in this? If one were to read...
Reading is so hard.
It says, Needle Bling Designs, Love Squared.
It also says that it's 50 by 50.
by 50. So if one were to read the pattern, one would realize
We impulse shop, Mom. We don't read.
No, we shop by pictures. So basically, this is charted out to say LOVE. And you can frame it squared or do them individually. Thrilled to death with it. So much fun to do.
It's cute. I love it.
I do too. So I'm like, that was really cool. Now.
Not at all what she thought it was, but it's really cool.
Then.
Oh no. Oh no.
It made me wonder
what she was
why
thinking.
I did this. I see something and I'm like, oh, that's cool. That'll look cool double backed as this tucked in there.
Yeah.
So I bought this one. This was a delightful delivery.
Gonna get weird, guys.
Yeah. And I'm like, why? I really like it. It is, what is it? Heartfelt Valentine by
People.
October House. It's not on the back, so I was struggling. Again, it called for Charlotte's Pink Linen by Weeks Dye Works, which at the time I didn't have. I do now. But remember when we saw the fabric at Justine's, that wonky piece?
Yeah.
This is called 28 count Lugano Rocky Mountain Purple. Isn't that cool?
That is.
And
really
I got
cool.
a needle in there, so sorry.
So sorry.
It's got a lavender tinge to it because I wanted to have different shades of pink in wherever I'm going to put this.
Can you see it?
But yeah, but you want to know what happened? None of the colors match. And
When
I'm like,
you change the fabric, the string won't work.
and I know this, but every blessed thing I picked up, I was...
Because you used to follow the rules, and now you've gone rogue. She's gone rogue, you guys.
It's like, seriously, I really have to relinquish my rulesy-julesy crown because...
Oh, no, you'll always be rulesy-julesy. Because in every other aspect of your life, you got the rules.
Yeah.
And I break them.
So I was frustrated. I told Catherine, why am I even bringing this stuff to show? Here, look, this pattern I got that I didn't care for this, and then this didn't match that. Now I wound up changing everything. But I guess I wanted to share the creativity and the frustration all in the same sentence. And also that wherever you may live, you may not have 30 count blush. And then you go, oh, I don't have the blush. Choose something else. Yeah. The changes were minimal. And I'm going to admit, I'm just a real red snob. Yeah, I am.
She is. She always has been.
Yeah, I am. I've got my colors of red that I like in my house. And so I wound up that day with this other thing I'm working on. Between all of the math and the conversion, I was exhausted. Yeah. I tell you,
it's a lot.
I carried so many ones in all that math. I could have had a whole bucket of them. It was just horrible.
A whole bucket of ones.
So, but isn't this all going to be cool when it's done?
I mean, it is. It really is. And I think that the choices and the changes that you've made are stunning. They're really are.
Well,
and it's okay to choose your own adventures sometimes.
I'm not used to doing that.
Well, I know, but
I'm very creative with what I want to create my own self.
Yeah. But sometimes you have to choose your own adventure.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel almost like these designs are so beautiful. All of these are. I just felt almost bad changing the colors, but I was kind of forced to because I wanted the pattern so bad. I wanted the design so bad.
But I think, like, as a designer, your own self, you can respect the art of making it your own.
Yeah.
That you would want someone to take creative liberties to make it their own.
Remember...
Like, instead of bringing someone a little bit of joy, it can bring them a lot of joy.
Well, I always said I had a red doily, and someone said, that is just so beautiful. I just love the design, but I don't have red in my house. I'm like, stitch it in white.
Yeah.
You can, and I know that, but it's just, I think I was a little overwhelmed because everything I went to Pip, I had to change a little bit. And
you went from 0 to 100. Like, you didn't do anything stitching for a very long time.
Since August, yeah.
And now you're, like, back on board.
And I've got one more thing to show.
That's it?
Things. Oh, okay. Well, this is the last of the Valentines.
The headband things. Got it.
Okay, look at this. This is an Etsy download. And boy, we'll have to do some research because on the back it doesn't say who it's by. It was produced using a certain software, but I'll have to get the designer. Again, love it. Look at that design. Just love it.
It's called 419 Valentine's Card. That's a very vague title.
However, guess what?
Well, I guess you changed something.
No.
Oh, you didn't.
I want to stitch it on 22 count over 1. Nice stiff fabric. You know what I want to do, guys? This is where all the math came. You should have seen my sewing room.
No, you didn't want to see the sewing room.
I want to make an envelope.
As the finish.
As the finish. So I have a big piece of 22. I didn't bring it because I just finally got all the wrinkles out of it. And it's like I want to finish it so it looks like an envelope that you fold the flap in and the bottom up. So I'll line it and then it will stand up because 22 is quite firm fabric. And it really is only like 5 by 4 when you're stitching.
Is that like a linen or an Aida?
It's an Aida.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So get this. I pull the colors and I'm like, they do have 815, 321.
Where's that orange?
It said it was...
Oh, it's the tips of the hearts up here?
The tips of the heart. It's orange.
It's not even like...
It said it was, what do they call it on the back? Not your
What number is it?
infamous salmon. It's
352? What is the number?
352.
It's salmon.
Salmon.
That's not salmon. And
No.
351 is coral?
Yeah.
I don't think either of those are.
350.
Red vermilion.
Yeah. And I'm like, that with the reds? I don't know. Then the green leaves, which to me leaves are green, are the 927 family.
They're like gray.
Yeah, it's
They're like blue gray.
It's 413, which we all know is a gray.
Do we? Do we all know it's a gray?
No,
For those of you who are like me, and I know I am, I don't know. That Emma says that. I don't know what a gray or green number are.
They're all grays, greens, and a blue green. And I'm like, so here we are, folks. We're ringed. I don't know if 22 count over 1 is a commitment.
I think that if you change those, that it's going to take away from the shading effects.
Well, can you do...
I think you should go with it.
Can you do with the greens? 3 shades of green? But there again, I'm redesigning something.
Is it going to look Christmassy if you do green?
Possibly.
Which is probably why they picked gray.
So, my consensus is... I have no clue.
Should we take it to a vote?
Yeah, should I just stitch it as is and rejoice in the beauty of this piece and pray to God I can make an envelope out of it? Or put it on the fat chance pile?
No, I think you should proceed with doing it, but we'll take a mini poll in the comments. If you have thoughts, this one is called the 419 Valentine's card. If you want to weigh in your 2 cents for Julie to read, throw something in there. Stay the same or change it up.
Yeah, you did make a point that I didn't think it might be Christmassy if you put the green in there.
This is what happens when you don't ask me things.
Well, yeah, I've been a little busy. So that one
Welcome to the club.
That one didn't get pipped. Because by the time I pulled all these colors, I'm like, oh, no, I can't do another one. No. So that's just going to be the way it is.
Do you want a basket?
Yeah, then
I got a
have
basket.
to throw it all on the floor anyways.
Don't throw it on the floor.
Well, I'll put it over on the bar stool.
Well, I think as long as we're talking about colors, is the jiggles are,
they're bugging you.
They're bouncing on my head funny. So we had talked about, I'm going to sit back and just take a chill. Do you want to just chill for a minute, Julie?
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't chill well.
So we had talked about my unexpected surprise gifts that I had gotten during the Christmas time from some of my friends. And we talked about the color cubes. So those there's 2 boxes. Vanna White. Something. Anyway, there's 2 of them. And there is 250 color cards in each one. Silly me, can't remember the name of the person who designed these color cards. Shoot.
I know you've got it on your website.
It's on the website from the last time I mentioned it. And I'll tag them again, or I'll tag them this time. I didn't last time. But anyway, they're really cool. So there's 250 cards in each box for a total of 500. And when you pull a card out of the box, like this is card number 500, and it shows a picture, and it has the colors that are inside that picture. And then it also on the back, I'm going to tell you about it before I flip it over, but on the back there is a breakdown of like what the, like, I call them hex codes are if you are doing digital design. It also names the color, and then it shows you tint and shade variations of those colors and kind of shows you what colors can coordinate with each other that you wouldn't necessarily think would go together. So like, here's another one. And there's 500 of these cards.
Are they all cityscapes?
No.
You just pulled these right out of the box.
I just pulled the last 5 out of the box that happen to be cityscapes.
But do they have like garden scenes or
they have garden schemes? So these colors towards the end of the box all happen to be in the same like genre, I guess you could say.
Wheel. Yeah.
So yeah, they're all different, but it's just really neat, and it helps you like pair colors together that you wouldn't think go together if you're going to design something of your own. So like when I'm trying to like pick vinyls or pick colors for doing like some of my other things like shirt stuff or sublimation
or
stuff.
even when we go to do the bathroom.
Or even when we go to do my bathroom remodel, which I already have an idea.
Yeah, then you kind of see what colors go.
Yeah, and what tones of them would favor others, and some of the colors in the packet are just so stunning. Some of the brighter ones are.
Well, you guys kind of giggle at me when we're at Thanksgiving and I'll say something, well, that's kind of a blue-green, or that, oh, I like that red, but it's an orange red.
Yeah.
And if you don't work with colors a lot, you might not key into that.
Yeah.
Because a blue is a blue. Well, not really.
Well, and different lighting makes them look different too.
But what a fun thing to look through, all those colors.
It's really fun. I've played with it. Do you play? I don't know. I've shuffled through them quite a few times and picked out some cool colors that I think are neat. But it pairs well with all of that floss that I got.
I had to just make sure we're still running. Sorry. Yeah, all that floss you got.
Yeah, and it's just fun, which, by the way, I started sorting that.
Oh, did you? Because I gave you those rings. Will that help?
Well, yeah, you gave me the rings after I decided I needed the rings.
Are you going to bobbinate them?
No.
Oh, you're not?
I'm going to bobbin them as I use them.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Because, like, there's a lot of things to do in life, and sitting and bobbining things is a lot of effort that I'm not willing to put in right now.
I was thinking I could help you, because I don't know if that would be therapy for my wrist or not, but then I don't write like you write, and that would drive you nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I don't write very well anyways right now. They'd be awful squeaky.
No, I've taken some colors out of my new collection. I've done some stitching with them, and they are now on bobbins. But
okay. Well, that tracks.
That does track. I'm not going to impulsively just bobbin all of them. It could be a rainy day project someday.
Yeah.
But for now, they're just. I colored in an inventory sheet, so I know which ones I have and which ones I'm missing. And when I get a coupon for the craft store, I'm gonna buy up some of the ones that I'm missing.
Yeah. I need to re-inventory mine too.
I can send you my PDF.
Please do, for DMC, so I can see, because I know I'm missing some as well.
Well, you should check with me before because I've stolen some of your bobbins.
This is true. So
like the entire peacock project I'm working on is all from your bobbin box.
Yeah. Well, I'll take them back because they're in my handwriting.
Yeah, you're getting them back.
I'll give you the new ones that you can bobbin in your own handwriting. Then you'll have them. So
yeah.
So what else you got there?
Well, I have traced more things.
Well, I have a few as well.
Well, when we were shopping, I bought 2 things. And I'll show this one. So I liked that little stamp because I've mentioned that I was doing the tiered tray, which is just my silly way of attempting to decorate, which I lack the skill. I'm learning.
She's learning.
I'm learning.
It's all about textures. You know, when
I don't have the thing, so I don't want to buy a bunch of junk just to have it. Like, I want it to be a nice, cohesive group of things. So I got this. Why is that funny?
Cohesive group of things.
Right, like I want them to...
So when we go to the thrift store, are we going to be in the market for a group of cohesive things?
Yes. Oh. Like I want, shut up.
This camera makes my face look really old, wrinkly.
You are old. Your child.
I know, I keep forgetting that.
I'm your child, and I'm 41, in case anyone was wondering.
You're 41? I thought you just turned 40.
No.
Oh.
Julie.
Yeah. Oh, darn, I forgot you were 41.
Anyway, this says 1776 on it. It looked 4th of July-ish, so...
Yes, and it's a stamp.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm supposed to use Vintage Country Mocha, so do you have 25 count?
Yes, I do.
I can forage for it?
Yes, that's what the Hardinger box was in, so I have a yard and a half of it left.
I get to forage. Well, I only need a tiny little
6 by 6.
It's literally 43 stitches.
Okay. And it's over 2.
Maybe.
Or you aren't going to do it over 1, are you? Let's see. What does it
Maybe
say
I want it to be microscopic. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is over 2. That is cute.
They're adorable. I think they're cute. There's a whole bunch of them in different seasons that there's a lemon.
Oh, the lemon one was really cute. So, and the carrot one.
The lemon one, though, well, I do like the carrot one, but the lemon one, do you remember when you made me So I have a planter box, which sounds stupid. It's like a bookshelf with a planter on the top, back from like circa
Vintage
1958.
1950s, yep.
Yeah. When you first walk in my house, and I decorate it sometimes, well, all the time. But I, every once in a while in the spring, instead of doing like
Valentine's
I almost
Day.
did Groundhog's Day. Instead of doing like all of these weird spring holidays, I just throw like a lemon decoration with some geese or something. Like I have ceramic geese.
And lemons, yep.
But I wanted lemons, and she made me lemon gnomes.
Oh my God, that
And
was a
they're
labor
like
of love.
giant, and they're so cute.
I didn't realize she wanted little ones. I kind of did more like life-size ones.
This is a
They're-
good size. They're this tall.
Are they really?
I pulled them out because I needed to put my crock pot away. So they're huge, and they're so cute. Bella hates them. I love them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this little stamp, if you're looking, it's Primrose Cottage Stitches, and it's Lindsay's stamp series. I don't know
And
who
then
Lindsay is, but she's got a bunch of cute little stamps.
They're so cute. I want to do some too.
They're fast. They're easy. Right up my alley. There's no shading.
Yeah. See, I guess maybe that's why I do like stuff that's prim. There's no shading. The thread does the shading. So your little confetti stitching, it's called, when you've got one here, one there,
Yeah, it's
shading
something.
everywhere. Yeah.
And then this. Ooh, which one do I show?
I don't know.
You want to choose?
Let's go with that one.
Okay, so this one,
Talk about out of your wheelhouse.
I said I know the alphabet. I'm not going to do a damn alphabet, and this is going to be my second
Well,
one.
when you were younger, not little, when you were younger,
I was
and
old enough to know better.
I did a sampler, and I go, "Do you like this?" And she goes, "Affadigajiba." What does that spell? I go, "It's the alphabet." She was sounding it out, and she goes,
I was brave reading.
"Brave reading," when they did that back in grade school.
Sound it out.
She does not like alphabets.
No, I think they're dumb. However, I did do the alphabet in the round by JBW Designs, which was the one I
Yes.
changed all the colors and made them like insane. And it turned out really fun. And then I thought this was cute. It started with the strings.
Yes, she found the floss, and she's like over by the Week's Wheel of Fortune over there, and she's
Wheel
like,
of Fortune.
"Oh my gosh, look at this! I'm gonna make something out of this, Mom."
I was like, Mom,
Oh,
it's Strawberry Fields, Mom.
oh,
She almost smacked
she was
me.
waving it in the store, and I'm like, "Well, find something."
And so then I found this fabric. It's called Fiber on a Whim in the color slate, and it's 32 count linen. And we had to buy an obscene amount of it.
Fat quarter.
Well, it was a lot. It was a quarter of a yard.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh,
yeah.
well, whatever it is.
But I said if you
I
like
convinced
it,
her I needed it. And the bank
So.
of Dad paid for it.
Dad paid for it. So
But anyway, back to the moral of the story. I'm doing this floral alphabet.
Judy Whitman has some beautiful, beautiful things.
Yeah, it's
I
just-
just love her.
Hold this up at the
designs.
same time so they can see it. Picture it, guys. Sicily.
Golden Girls.
Isn't that stunning?
But here's the thing. Just a minute. This camera is not doing this justice by any means. It looks brown.
It does not look brown. That definitely looks gray and pink.
Gray. I know the pink looked brown. It is so beautiful, and I can't wait for you to start
I'll post a
it.
picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because it's so pretty, you guys.
Yeah.
And it's just
And what's the size on that?
114 by 148.
Oh, we'd have to
Math, 32 over 2, divide by 16. I don't know.
something like that.
It's about this big in the picture.
It's
It'll be like-
really pretty. Really, really pretty.
This says if you use 32, it'll be 9 by 7.2. It's a decent size.
Yeah.
Regardless, I love the pink. I love the gray.
And you know you have to do that 1X at a time
Yep.
to get the variegation.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But it was funny because I found this fabric and it's an investment, in my opinion. And I was like, well, we can find something else. It's fine. They pulled these women pulled 7 different. I'm like, nope, that's a gray. I want a gray. That's a blue gray. That's a green gray. I went down the gray rabbit holes that she talks about, but this is a gray.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
And this is what her grandma room is going to be. Is going to be gray and lavenders and pinks. And I said, well, just get it. If you like it this much, this is enough material for you to make something else.
Yeah. A companion piece that's not the alphabet.
Yeah. So I said that's
I could picture it. And then once I saw it in my brain, I couldn't unsee it. And
she kept going, but it's not this fabric. And I'm like, well, then that's the one you get. So we said yes to the fabric. Like yes to the dress.
And we said yes to the investment in my art.
Yeah.
Okay. I only have one thing left, but you got a couple. What do you got?
I do.
Did we show this?
Well, we're going to.
There
was a viewer who asked a question, and I did answer it this morning and tell her that we're going to talk about it on the show. And, okay, I did a while back Sheep Virtues by Little House Needleworks. I did not bring the patterns because I can't find them.
They're missing, MIA.
You know, I stitched something. I'm not going to stitch it again, so I tuck it someplace where it's not going to be in the way.
Will know
so
where
what
it is
I
for
did,
safekeeping.
you can hold this. This is what I did. This is
the heck?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, lady.
Okay.
Good Lord, Mom. Stop.
Okay.
Do we even fit? Go my way. Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
We fit.
So what I
Pull it
did.
taut. No one needs to see us.
What I did, just for, I can't even remember her name. I'm so sorry. Today's been a busy day. It's 36 count linen. I used one strand of called for fibers over 2 fabric threads. Now she said she wanted to do hers on 40 count, so there will be some math involved for her.
You just gotta watch out for my arm, Mom. I gotta get the last little square.
Okay.
Okay, did everyone see it?
This is, I cut 48 inches of fabric because, see, this is the thing. Here we go. It's a spool.
That is a spool.
And what I'm going to do when I figure out what, I'm going to finish this. I don't know if I'm going to self-finish with fabric or if I'm going to put it on, well, wool, I can't, felt, I don't know. But I left enough that I can secure it around.
Oh.
And then I left enough to make the other end make a point and then do a button and a tie.
Oh, there's all this extra.
Yeah, see, so I used a lot of extra. But I do believe 48 inches would be more than enough. But if you want to be precise, each one of the squares, of course, is the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just
How much space did you put?
I put 10 stitches, which is 20 threads, because we're over 2. So I actually just took a piece of paper and I put, you know, patience, wisdom, whatever, and I printed them. So I knew what order I wanted them in. And then I put, let's just say this is 40 plus 40 stitches plus 10 stitches plus 40 plus 10 plus 40 plus 10, however long you want yours.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add them all up. And that gives you how many stitches you have. Now, if you're stitching over 2, you have to multiply that times 2. That will give you how many fabric threads you need. And then you divide it by your count.
Mm-hmm.
So she would divide it by 20, and that will give you how much her design area will be. And then you would go ahead and add extra for selvage
2 or 3 inches
to finish. Yeah. So I desperately want to do this. I know there's a couple of tutorials out. I know Vanna Pfeiffer has a spool tutorial. And
That's a jazzy name.
Yes, she's excellent. I just don't know how I want to finish it. I've seen spools done where you could actually do a nun stitch around here and cut it raw. Well, I'd have to be crazy to go that many. Oh, that would be a lot. I don't know.
Nuns have their own stitches?
They do.
Just like blankets?
Yeah, yes. So.
How do I get one?
That's the sheep virtues. And I hope that answered a little bit. Shoot us an email. We do have email listed below for us. Floss, Paper, Scissors. We have an email account. Scissor. If you want to have any more information. But I hope that helped. And it's a fun thing. The only thing I changed is I always made one sheep ecru and one sheep B5200. Well, that's what your daughter did. You know, I've got this huge wood water bucket at home in the corner, and it's all filled with wooden spools.
That's a water bucket?
Yeah.
Out of wood?
Yeah, that's how old that is. But Bella, when she was little, she picked up 2 of these wooden spools, and she goes, "I didn't know you exercised when you were young." And I'm so old, I'm using wooden weights.
Wooden weights.
But she's pumping, with those. She found 2 big ones. So, yeah, that was a perfect spool.
It is,
So
actually.
this really is something I want to finish. I just don't know
You're a little
how.
apprehensive?
I don't know how I want to do it.
You know how, you just don't know how to execute the idea.
I don't know if I want to self-finish with the fabrics that's there. I don't know. I want it to roll smoothly. I don't want it bent. I don't, that's what's throwing me off. So I'll just put this back here. Then.
What's that? What is it? Oh, it's your weird chicken.
Look at. I got her dress done. Then when I got her dress done, I'm like, I got to give her feet.
Yeah? Otherwise she'd be feetless.
I mean, she had feet on the pattern.
Oh.
I did not do her eyes yet.
I know, that's why she looks so creepy.
Well, no. You should see the front of the pattern. The pattern's right there. Front of the pattern, I thought they're very judgmental. And
They're very judgy eyes.
I did not want that looking at me for the remainder of the dress. So now I think when I look at him, the blank stare on her face, it kind of looks like she's wearing like World War II air pilot goggles.
I can't with you. Oh my gosh.
Now, I got the dress done. And can you see that?
Are you going to do this companion piece?
Yeah, I am, because that's her basket of eggs. So I got her dress done, and then I did the shoes. On the pattern, they clearly are Mary Jane strap shoes, but I thought I should really do them black, but then I'm like, no, I'll do them the way they said.
Follow the rules.
Follow the rules. So all she has left
Live up to your namesake.
All she has left is her arms.
She's armless.
Yeah.
Well, look how you go.
I know. I mean...
Why is it so big?
I mean, technically they aren't arms. They're wings. I was thinking because they don't have buffalo arms as an appetizer. Buffalo chicken arms.
Mother.
It's been a long...
This is the longest 2 weeks of my life.
And you know what else I'm going to not do? Her little, her breast feathers are supposed to be stitched. And I'm not going to stitch them. Mm-mm. I think it adds texture.
To have the...
Yeah, doesn't it add texture?
No, I mean, it looks fine. You can totally not do that.
Mainly because they're the same color as her beak. And I didn't like that. So I'm going to leave them. And then next on the docket, because I know you just love these animal crackers.
Freaking love them. They're fabulously creepy.
Ta-da! That's the one I'm going to do next.
Jesus, I'm going to look at it first, guys. Oh.
It's Maggie May. She's been on the market.
Maggie May.
And that's the one I thought.
And that's not my shadowing. That's how it is on the image.
Yeah.
The image is shadowed, so it's not my fault.
Yeah. I thought that looked like a little bit more cheerier than Henrietta.
She does look a little bit cute.
Yeah, because I
She's
thought...
wearing a cardigan. You can't see, you guys.
I know.
She's
So the
wearing a
thing is
cardigan.
if I never made another one, I'll have the bulldog in the dress, the chicken with the dress, and I'll have Maggie May in the little cardigan in the dress. So if I only had 3, I thought they would be cute.
Well, how many is there?
Oh, I think I've got 10.
Well, that's
9
you
or
making
10
that noise.
on my wiggling.
Yeah.
9 or 10 of them.
I thought someone was trying to break into this wall, but we're underground. So, but it's your chair on the counter, and but it sounded like someone was trying to like burrow into my house.
Because that happens often in Bloomington.
I am hood adjacent. You better watch out.
Oh,
This is cute though.
yeah, she is cute.
I mean,
They all come with a thing, with some kind of
accompaniment?
accessory. Hers is a pin keep, I think.
Okay, so I do have a question.
Yes.
For those of us who have no idea the pull behind these or that they have over everybody, do they all hold your scissors? Like they serve a function?
Yeah, they're all scissors on the back.
Did anybody else know that?
You
I can't see it.
put a little applique heart of wool or fabric or something, and you can put a scissor in the back. Or you could put a tweezer in the back, or you could put a nail file in the back, or a clippers. I guess that's up your alley.
Yeah.
And then they all come with a little accessory. And this
that does make them less creepy and weird because they serve a purpose.
Yeah.
If they're just going to be chilling, staring at me at night, like I
They
want nothing
will,
to do to it.
But they'll be armed. They'll have scissors in the back to come
Oh,
after
they'll be
you.
armed, so now they're going to attack me with their little mini scissors.
When the lights go out late at night. And she hears the rattling.
Stop rattling your chair.
She'll go, it's Maggie May. It's Maggie May, and the crew are after me.
I wonder if she's friends with Jerry.
It could be. Could be.
Maybe.
So now, okay, last Valentine thing. You don't have to put your ears
I
on.
do. Hello.
Okay.
Wait, we're going to put it, should we put it in front of my ears?
Yeah.
So it sits up straight. This is weird, you guys.
Look at this one, you guys. I love Brenda's work.
Who's Brenda?
Brenda Gervais is the designer for With Thy Needle and Thread. That's who the Peppermint Pal guy is. Oh, I've got a lot of her things.
Yeah, you do.
Now this is 32 count weeks Charlotte. So I actually got the fabric this time.
And that's what that asks for?
No.
No, it's not.
No. And
they used creme brulee.
I know, they used white. And I wanted pink. I don't know.
I vote pink.
Okay. There. And the red is, of course I changed
You can take
it.
the colors. I'll hold this.
Buckeye Scarlet. And then there's a blue and a green. And there's a whole bunch of other colors too, but this was fun to work on, even though it's 1 X at a time for the variegation. I only have to do 35 more rows of the L. 7 stitches. 35.
We're getting there, guys.
But it's good TV thing. And you know what? It's fabulous therapy for my thumb. Because I have to learn how to bend and release. And that is, I'm 8 weeks post-surgery. And we're really working intently on that thumb movement.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is a good thing to hold on to then.
Oh, I wanted to say, usually we do this.
I was wondering why we did this wrong.
Usually the scroll rods bars are like this, where we roll up as you're doing the big long sampler or whatever. But this is going, it's a long piece of fabric this way. I didn't want to put this on a 22-inch scroll rod and have this big thing. So I wound it this way, and I'll just do my L.
That's rather inventive of you.
V, E. This is what I did
with
for
that
sheep virtues. Yep.
Oh, it's all coming together now.
Except for with the sheep virtues, I actually tied a charm up here so I knew what the top was.
Could you imagine?
Because those were squares.
What if you started sewing upside down?
Yeah. So, but, so the Valentine's love was bursting all over the place in massive frustration and creativity. But I'm so excited to finish these things and actually have them.
Didn't you call me and say you were having a fiber catastrophe one day?
A fabric and fiber fiasco.
Oh, a fiasco.
Yeah, an FFF. I'm like, I can't do this.
She's losing her marbles one day, guys.
It's like I got overwhelmed with my own self. So, but I have, well, I want to give this to you because this is part of my delightful delivery. Yes, I'm still ordering. Look at that. You can show it.
Wait, I don't have the right headwear.
Oh,
I was not prepared for this event. You guys.
Isn't that cool?
I'm crooked. I can never go opposite. It's so pretty.
It's by Twin Peaks, right? Twin Peaks Primitive.
Yeah. These are the people who designed my peacock?
Yes. Yes. And then
this is adorable. He's got a pot of gold and a beer.
And a shamrock.
And a shamrock, but it's only a 3-leaf, so it's not lucky. But it's got the lucky ladybug.
But here's the thing, Catherine. Look what I found. Oh. It's 20.
She doesn't know what she found. She's looking for a tag.
28 count linen.
I like 28 count.
Yes, I know. So I thought this might look really cute on there. It's green. I don't think it's called lime green. We'll have the real name.
You don't have the name?
Well, I wanted to make sure you liked it before I cut you a piece or anything.
So you just
we're gonna have to.
Oh, it's dyed.
Yeah, it's hand dyed.
It's so soft.
I know
it's not the crunchy stuff.
No, it's not crisp.
I don't like the crunchy fabrics.
But this will have to probably be put on a hoop, or do you want to try scroll rods?
There's the Gary, but sure.
Yeah, we can set you up with scroll rods for that.
Fit in my container. They won't even fit in one of my containers. This is cute. Where'd you get this? Did you forage? Or did you buy it?
Well, who would I... If I foraged, it would be called stealing.
No, if you foraged through your own
Oh,
things.
yeah. I thought you meant I went to the store.
No, did you forage through your drawers?
Yeah, this was in one of my fabric drawers. Because there's this thing. I have to get a drink. Hold, please.
It's rather dry down here.
I have this pattern, which I do believe is in the Fat Chance. The original Fat Chance. It's on this green. It's a huge round of carrots with a real life looking rabbit. I'll have to get that out and show you.
Why is it in the Fat Chance pile?
Because I wanted to stitch it and put it over the oak refrigerator going out.
To the basement?
To the outside.
To the garage?
Yeah, I wanted to put it there, but wouldn't that be cool for spring and summer? Yeah, I think I got it at Audrey's shop.
Mom!
Audrey's shop closed about, I don't know, was Bella born? It was a long time ago.
I don't think she was.
Yeah, so it's I think that was the original Fat Chance. So that's why I bought the fabric.
Stuff.
Yeah.
That's how old this is?
Yeah. So we're almost stitching on vintage fabric.
I mean, there's no way of knowing what it's at. We're going to call it pistachio.
No, I've got this sticker at home.
Oh, you do have the sticker?
I took it out of its original bag.
I can just make up a name if we're just going all
28
rogue here.
I don't think it's lime green. I don't know.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty.
We should pull the colors before we leave.
Yes.
And see what they look like. Because I think they will. I wouldn't do this orange border, though.
No, I probably think you should frame it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that orange border.
In a fun
It's
frame.
a lovely orange border, but I wouldn't do that.
Then remember, Catherine, when we were at Blue Earth, she had this... they were tea towels. If anyone knows what a tea towel is, a kitchen tea towel. She didn't know. It's woven. Mm-hmm. It had red stripes in it. I didn't bring it because I would have had to roll it.
When you drink tea?
No, when you...
Do you make tea with it?
You dry dish. You would use it as a drying dish towel.
Like a flour sack dish towel, but it's made out of
fancy.
tea leaves?
No tea is involved. I don't know why they call it. Just stop. Okay, so what they've done in the past, since we're just talking about making shit up, they take the red stripes on one end, they do something long and skinny, and then they twist it and bind it. It's a little roll.
Make it look like a Tootsie Roll.
Little roll. Well, I bought the full piece, so stripes at the top, stripes at the bottom. and I don't know why. Why?
Wait to see where you're going with this.
It must be meds. I'm not on them, but I'm blaming it on them.
It's just creative optimism.
I want to do that sampler between the two stripes.
That'd be really neat.
It would be really cool to go on my red wall. Love, 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 love.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I think the consensus from the girls, it's
in the old lady group chat?
Yeah, it's 25 count, and I'd have to do it over one.
You wouldn't have to.
Yes, it won't fit if you go... And I was thinking maybe I'll take the bottom off. No,
you can't. That's like important.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be over one to fit on that. Talk about
that's only
fat
two.
chance.
That's only 2 extra strings than the 22 count one you were just talking about.
And you want to talk about a limp
That's
fabric?
like 50 count over 2.
That towel is limp like this, so you definitely would
it's
have
for drying dishes.
Yeah.
Not sewing.
And then
Stitching.
but then I also see. Look at what I did in December. I bought all this stuff.
But
this one is way cool, but that over 25 over 1 is a commitment, and I think this looks too Valentine-y to put up all year round. Yeah. Where this one I could get by with it just being love, because love is important.
Are you gonna do the whole thing or just the top?
I'm not sure. I think maybe
Cherry Hill Stitchery?
Yes, Cherry Hill Stitchery. Beautiful. I think for starters, I'm just going to do the round border and the Cupid.
Mm-hmm. 86 the bow.
Yeah, for now.
I think it's cute. I think they're both really cute patterns.
And then this one came...
Is this an online thing too?
Yeah. No.
Oh, no, you bought that at the store.
Excuse me. We've been on here so long, I'm aging before your eyes. This one is Erin Elizabeth. It's been a long day. Love Letters. And I want to do that probably in the colors chosen.
Biscuit linen?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a biscuit. What kind of biscuits do they make?
Not like
that. Does not look like a biscuit.
We'll have to see. Oh, it looks like it's blue. Not my favorite color. But I want to do that for all year round. And I know. I could do it in blue and it's
in leather red.
Leather red?
And whatever that word is, anthracite gray.
Anthracite?
And
where you put the syllable. Anthracite gray. 3799. We all know what that is. That's that dark.
Some of us don't.
It's a dark steel gray. It could be a substitute for a black.
I think I actually have that color in one of my things.
I think you do. So I think I will do this for every day to have out.
Black.
So, yeah. So that's the end of my pile. Oh my gosh.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
When I just used that color I just saw it for some. Oh, I was organizing colors, so I've just seen everything.
Could be.
You got a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
I only have one more random thing to show. We've come to the end of our whatever this is called. I gotta open this.
FlossTube movie.
So this is one of the first ones that I redid, and I haven't done anything with it. But I got at the same time I got the bird, the Gathering Stitches one.
Yep.
That's Cinderella.
Your Cinderella
which then made
thing.
me go all rogue because this one says zippity doo dah. Oh, what a wonderful day. Oh, it's by La Di Da. La Di Da Di Da. So it's very pretty. Love it, but not my style. And I can't do anything.
Well,
normal.
it's called for. What did it call for?
Here, you need this.
I will give you the stats.
Statistician.
It is stitched on 35 count tin roof linen by Weeks Dye Works.
And Catherine bought 28 count. What does that say? Fortnight? That means 2 weeks. Extravagant.
And it's
blue.
Blue.
It is light blue. Like very light blue. And it's got some marbling, tiny bit of marbling
What kind of fabric is it? It looks like it's an even weave.
Yeah, I think it is an even
like
weave.
Like a Lugana.
Yeah, it looks very nice to me.
It looks very Luganish to me.
Luganish. Oh, is that kind of the blue that it is?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And to go with that, since they called for numerous colors.
Yes, they did.
So what I'm going to do.
And needlepoint silks.
Is I'm going to use Tanzanite by Wildflowers.
By Caron.
So that you can kind of see. So hold the picture up, Mom.
Oh.
I'm going to do the whole thing. Go towards me. In this, but I'm going to start with just the words. And I'm not going to do the bird. Because I think when I get towards the end, I want to see what color is most dominant in this variegation.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pull out a color of the non-dominant color.
Yep.
And make that be the bird.
You're going to put the bird on. You're just going to hold.
I'm going to hold the color choice of the bird.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the bird to be variegated. I want the bird to be solid.
A solid bird.
But everything else is going to be variegated.
Are you going to put the flower?
The flower is going to be at the end also.
Okay. A game
day decision.
Game day decision.
So it's going to be just the words, and then I'm going to do the birdie at the end, and then decide if I want the flower or not.
I think it's going to be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Love the colors. Again, if any of you want to join us, we could put in a small seating area back there so you could really touch and feel and see everything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this room was a challenge with the light.
Well, yeah.
With
we could have pulled out I have those like on the go lighting.
Yeah.
I could have pulled out, but we didn't think we'd need it.
No.
But we can post pictures.
Oh, where are we gonna like film next? Where's our next adventure gonna be? I wonder.
We'll put it to a vote. Catherine's house or Julie's house?
Oh, we'll have to think.
I mean, something. I got my movie room. That would be a weird backdrop.
Yeah, she's got a big movie screen that pulls down.
I do. It's like from science class. Remember those big white things where they had the overhead projectors that showed?
Yeah, she's got that.
I got that in my basement.
Pulls it down and then she just has a projector and she
watches movies.
DVDs, yeah.
I have a DVD player. I stream. I don't think this bag is mine. I don't know what's going on. I can stream from my phone to the projector onto this massive screen that is literally the size of a wall.
Yep. And what was really funny with her old furniture she had down here, they actually put it up on risers so she had tiered seating.
Yeah. I had a couch and a love seat, and they were like old. They were like vintage-ish. They were hand-me-down furniture, and they were so comfy. But I put them up on. You can buy those bed risers, and the couch was super high. I had a footstool, and it was a place to be.
Yeah, make your popcorn, come on down, and watch movies all night. That was fun when Bella was little.
But I mean, now it's a little bit classier than that.
Yeah, we've upgraded to it.
Those walls are
to a different vintage.
Right? The walls are anonymous gray.
Yeah. Oh, here, this is what it was. It was. I forgot the pattern.
There we go.
So we had an abundance of things.
It was quite adventurous.
Really excited that I can stitch. I do stitch every night. And it's just fun to get back into it. And when I'm doing all those rows of red, I'm like, well, this is boring, but look at it. I'm stitching. I guess I don't care what I'm stitching.
As long as you're doing something.
Yeah. And it's helpful for my thumb as well. She said my progress for 8 weeks is really way ahead of the game. So I
well, you know, there's so many people who don't do physical therapy. They're like, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. And it's really important.
Today she did that cupping. You know how they do with that silicone cupping thing she dragged down it. Very, very painful.
Did it bruise yet?
No, it didn't bruise, but look at how purple it is. It brings all the blood and scarring up. And because your scar is healing right to the tendon, because you don't have flesh on your fingers, you know.
You have flesh?
Well,
you don't have meat?
No. That's my
bone
and
you have flesh.
Not, well.
Flesh is skin.
Not like tummy flesh, or that'd be a word looking for.
We're not medical people. This has gone rogue.
Well, we will be back. Will we be back in 2 weeks?
Why wouldn't we be back in 2 weeks?
Schedule-wise,
I think I put it on my calendar, so it must be happening.
I don't know.
hope.
We'll get 2 in before I have my next surgery.
So we will be back on, we film on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
So we will have a next episode will be up on the 28th of February.
Will we get another one in then before my surgery?
Yeah, we'll do one again on this date, and then
Okay.
your surgery is right there.
Yeah.
I have a calendar.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think, is there anything else I wanted to thank? Oh, thank you for all the subscribers that
We got new ones?
We got quite a few.
Welcome to our new friends.
Yes, welcome.
So glad you're here.
And tell your friends to subscribe. I'm not sure if we're going to do a giveaway if we are fortunate enough to hit 5K. We're
we
a long
are.
ways away, but
5K. Yeah, that'll be a good day.
A 5K giveaway.
Mhm.
So thank you for subscribing and for the views and all the encouragement. And just thrilled to be here. Thrilled to be here with you. I
Thanks
sure
for
have
being
enjoyed.
supportive of our chaos
Yeah.
and all of the changes that we make.
Yeah, it's kind of high level, but
We have fun doing it.
yeah, and that's what it's all about.
And it
So,
seems like you guys have fun watching.
yeah, I hope so. But oh my gosh, where's the clicker?
I mean, I know what it is, but I wasn't going to tell you.
No. Oh, you hit it.
No, I didn't. You put it
Or
there.
did I? Okay. So we're just going to say goodbye real quick. Thank you very much. Tune in next time.
Bye.